Hello, today we're going to be learning how to divide fractions using a Nearpod. So I'm recording what you see on my screen. The student side will be just a little bit different when they log in to Nearpod. So this goes along with standard 6.NS1. So our guiding question today is, how can I divide a fraction by a fraction? So we're going to be using two fractions and dividing them together. Our objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to divide fractions by fractions using the keep, change, flip method. So this method is in order of how we divide. So the first fraction, we keep it. We keep it exactly the same. So if 2/5 is our first fraction, we keep it. We don't do anything to it. So we have 2/5. We're just going to bring it down on our paper and we're going to keep it exactly the same, 2/5. Our next step is change. So we have a division sign. We're going to change it to a multiplication symbol. So far we have keep our 2/5. We have change our division sign to a multiplication sign. And the last step is flip. So the last fraction, the second fraction we have is 3/4. So we're going to take 3/4 and we're going to flip it. So our numerator is 3, our denominator is 4, and we're going to completely flip it. So we're going to take the numerator, put it at the denominator, take the denominator, put it at the numerator. So instead of 3/4, we now have 4/3. So our equation, instead of 2/5 divided by 3/4, we now have a multiplication equation. It becomes 2/5 times 4/3. And we know how to multiply fractions. We multiply straight across with the numerators and straight across with the denominators. So now you can see at the bottom of your screen, we have 2 times 4 is 8 and 5 times 3 is 15. Therefore, 2/5 divided by 3/4 gives us 8/15. And we know that using keep, change, flip. Okay, we're going to do one more example of dividing fractions. So if we have 3/4 divided by 1/8, again, we're going to use the keep, change, flip method. So our first fraction is 3/4. We're going to keep 3/4 exactly the same. We're not going to do anything to that fraction. So 3/4 stays 3/4. Then we're going to take the division sign and we're going to change it to multiplication. So 3/4 times is what we have so far. Keep, change, and we're going to flip the 1/8. We're going to take the numerator and the denominator, so the 1 and the 8, and we're going to flip them. So now we have 8/1. And we know how to multiply fractions. So we have 3/4 times 8/1. So when we multiply 3/4 times 8/1, we have 3 times 8, the numerators, is 24. And we have 4 times 1, the denominators, gives us 4. So then we're left with 24/4. Now some of you already know how to simplify fractions by dividing 24 divided by 4. And those of you that know how to do that can simplify, and we get 6. So therefore, 3/4 divided by 1/8 gives us 24/4. Or those of you that know how to simplify that fraction will get 6. Both answers are correct.